Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Let me mute this TV real quick. There we go. It is February 5th, 2018, Monday evening at 8:30 p.m. I thought maybe I wasn't going to do a video today, but then Brad is doing a few dishes and frosting the cake I made. So I thought I would pop on here and do my video. Trying to think of, I did my video earlier yesterday. I can't really think of what went on yesterday, honey. Well, you went to work, Super Bowl Sunday. What did I cook?
You did the meatloaf.
I did meatloaf. I did do that meatloaf, and I used, instead of using tomato juice or ketchup, which I don't, or tomato sauce or ketchup, I never use ketchup, just my personal preference. I like to use a can of diced petite tomatoes and then some salsa on top. And I kind of make it zesty with chili powder, cumin, other spices. And I did put string cheese right in the middle. I was using 2 loaf pans and right in the middle. And that turned out really nice. But you really liked the taste of that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really liked the taste of it. And baked potatoes and then cauliflower. And he had brought the mattresses over last night, and because he got home at 6. And when did you bring the mattresses over? Before you went to work? Yeah, he brought those mattresses. I think I told you guys that before he went to work yesterday, and they were so much better to sleep on.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah.
We're sleeping fine in the same bedroom, and we're really enjoying that. It's just us and the dogs in the bedroom. The cat roams the house at night. We don't let her in there because she'll keep us up all night. Yeah, she'll keep you up all night. I'll love her up all she wants in the daytime, but at nighttime I need some sleep. So does Brad.
Yeah.
And so we slept really well. I let Brad sleep in some. I would have liked him to sleep in longer because here I'm able to get the dogs out quietly, take them out. You must have gotten, did you set the timer on the coffee pot?
No, I got up.
You got up and started it. Okay, I thought so, because coffee was already made. But he got up about half hour after I did. Him and Mama. Mama slept in with him. And then he went over to the storage unit about 1, or not storage unit, to the RV park. And he had a very unpleasant surprise. He pulled up and part of the canopy had tipped over or caved in, right? Caved in?
Yeah.
Caved in and bent all up. And so he had that mess to deal with. The RV won't start. So he's going to have to deal with that. He was charging it up, but, it was starting to get dark and there's no electricity in the RV because he's unplugged everything. And so, and I was missing him and wanted to come home and stuff. So we'll address that again tomorrow. And I made, while he was gone, I did take it easy. I want to thank everybody that has contacted me, messaged me, texted me, emailed me. I don't think I even told you that Vicki even offered to come up here and help.
No?
Yeah. And I mean, she's moved herself and her mother twice this year and stuff. Just gotten done moving her mom again. She's not even got her house unpacked. And my wonderful friend Vicki offered to come up here, and she was dead serious to help. And I said no, because I worry about her too. She has some health issues too. But it meant the world. And everybody's been so kind and supportive. I love all you guys' suggestion. A friend of mine, her husband suggested, and he's in the medical field, that more protein. And I think Brad said he brought over a compression, ace bandage. So we're going to try that. My feet are down about half today, because I think it's something about being able to lay down. But my feet are down about half. And because I went after Brad left the first time, I went back to lay down for another about an hour and a half, and that helped. Still taking the water pill, still pushing the fluids. So we're going to try that. We're going to try wrapping my leg. Not when you're... I know you're not supposed to leave it wrapped when you're sleeping. But I think that's what I've heard. And we're going to work on that. I am going to take my temperature tube because I'm not sure if I'm running fevers or not. Because I'm real hot like a fever and then real cold. So we're going to keep track of that. And if I am, then I'm going to have to go into the emergency room. I'd like to be able to wait one more week so we could finish moving the majority of the stuff. Or Brad, not we, Brad.
Yeah.
He's not letting me, move anything. That's why he's doing the dishes right now. And I'm using the rollator more in the house, and that helps, especially out in the kitchen. And taught Brad last night how to use that washer and spin dryer that our friend Carolyn got us. And he really was impressed too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
He was really impressed. We think that the washers there at that RV park in that laundry room weren't getting our clothes very clean because, there's no reason for our clothes to be like almost, what would you say what the color is like?
Chocolate milk.
Almost like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
That's just really gross. And Brad was using 2 laundry pods and they're not giant washers or anything. And still sometimes I would say, oh, this doesn't smell good. And we're using just a third of a little Tide cup. And it comes out smelling so good and stuff. Super easy to do. We just love it. Just love it. It's just so nice. What else? Let's see. What have I done today? Really not anything except for try to, have my legs up. And like I said, I made a peanut butter chocolate cake. I used a white cake mix. And I had some chocolate stevia, which is stevia with chocolate in it. You could use it, make any kind of chocolate drink. You can put a number of stuff. Well, we wanted to use the rest of it, so I dumped that in, and I put some peanut butter in. And it tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So I made that in a real oven. And then it was kind of, what would you say? It was more like an Alfredo, the dinner.
No, it was more like a stroganoff to me.
Well, I didn't put as much sour cream in it.
Yeah, it turned out good.
I used some cooked chicken I had in the freezer. I had some cooked chicken with mushroom. And I sliced up some more fresh onion or fresh mushrooms and onion. And used a Lipton onion soup packet and a can of cream of chicken soup and a can of cream of mushroom. Ton of spices, Worcestershire sauce, little bit of cream cheese because I try not to use too much cream cheese because I know if I have too much of it, it will cause me some problems. Sometimes it will with Brad too, depending on the amount of dairy he's had that day. So, and I used it with some wheat rotini noodles I cooked up, and it was pretty good.
Got really good.
Yeah. So, I'm really enjoying cooking in this kitchen. Is easier for me to cook in than the one in Wyoming. There's more room. I use my rollator in there, and I'm able to sit there and cook, chop up stuff. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. And what else, honey?
Go
ahead.
How long did I spend on the phone last night with Xfinity?
That was the night before, sweetie.
Oh, was that the night before?
Oh, no, was it last night?
I think it was
No, it was the night before. Because last night you watched the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because Brad got home and we had dinner, and I didn't really watch it. I just kind of halfway watched the Super Bowl halftime show, which I wasn't impressed with. The commercials were really great, though. There were some really cute ones. And, but it was nice for Brad to be able to kick his, lean back, relax, put his feet up and stuff. And in between he was going back and doing from the washing to the rinsing to the spinning and stuff. And, yeah, the night before I already told you guys. This morning, though, I had to call Finger Hut. And I think I really shocked Brad. Because normally I don't call people. Normally he does. For business stuff. But they had said that when I was looking, because this curved curtain rod was supposed to be delivered Friday. Never showed up. I look up the tracking and stuff, and it said that the message was that the receiver had moved, and there was no forwarding address or something, so it was returned. That was UPS. Well, what we think happened, and we're not sure, but it seems like the only thing I can think of is that we never had a problem like that before, is that the RV park told them we moved. Now, our rig still sits there. We still have paid, but, you know, we called and they said there's nothing they can do about that, or my vacuum. So I don't have a vacuum coming because it's all been returned. So we'll have to figure that out as we can.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. But we called, and then we called back. We just had gotten off the phone. A really hard individual to understand. He was from another country, and I am not prejudiced, but he just was very hard to understand. And we got a hold of another lady in Minnesota, and we cleared it to make sure that our mattresses were still coming on the 12th, you know, and they are. Everything's good to go. And she did put in there to ask if they will reship our vacuum and our curved curtain rod. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know why he said, too, that the vacuum is just going to be returned. It hasn't hit. It hasn't hit the RV park yet. It's not due to be delivered till the 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we have any dish towels?
No, sweetie, we don't, unless you brought any over.
Nope, I didn't.
Or just that one I've been using as a, right there on the microwave.
Yeah. I was looking for something bigger I could put the
you could
dishes
use
on.
your shirt. No, there's a shirt over there or something.
Okay.
You can use one of my shirts.
Okay. Look out.
You know that whole thing of shirts?
Oh, I took that back to the bedroom.
Hey, you could use one of those.
One of what?
Those clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually.
I gave one to the plumber the other day. He's talking about these wee pads. I gave one to the plumber the other day, put it underneath the... Oh, you better check that, too, see if it's still leaking.
Okay.
Just underneath the sink. He was looking for something to be able to spread out. I think he was doing some bigger stuff.
Yeah.
Or you could put away that stuff.
I don't know where it all goes.
I don't either. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I saying, honey?
You were talking about Finger Hut.
No, so yeah, I don't know why they said that it was that what was supposed to be delivered tomorrow was not going to be delivered. Maybe you can call early in the morning or something, hon.
Yeah.
To the park.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
You know, no reason for that. I'm trying to plug this thing in. I can't get it in. I'll suck it now. Why won't... There we go. I'm really hot. I don't know if I'm hot flashing or if I'm running a fever. But I am watching that. I am taking it very seriously too, guys. I know a lot of you guys have written to me about the dangers of hernias and stuff, and I'm sufficiently freaked. I know you guys are very right. So yeah, I'm gonna here after I get done with this, look for the thermometer. I brought over some more stuff and be keeping track of that. So, but yeah, everything's going well, though as good as can be expected. I am behaving because Brad has ordered me not to be up doing too much. You know, so I have been trying to get up, do a little bit of stuff, and then sit down for a while, put my feet up, you know, or if my feet are really hurting and stuff, to lay down for a little bit. So having Brad bringing over those RV mattresses really did help. Really, really did help. And the puppies are just as happy as can be. Especially Nixie, the giant schnauzer, she is just playing like crazy. And we forgot how fast she is. She is just so fast. And but her and Charlie have been playing like crazy. Little Mama's been playing. She's doing well. She's not limping anymore. You know, I think I figured out what happened. I didn't say too much to you guys, but the day that we came back, I think it was Wednesday. And we knew there was a problem with the plumbing. But we had to go again over to get another load of stuff. I told you guys Brad was running out of time and everything. Or was that Tuesday, sweetie? I don't remember. Did you work Wednesday?
Wednesday, because I worked on Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, so it was Wednesday. No, we knew he was running out of time and everything. Wednesday or Thursday, whatever, I don't remember. And we had locked Charlie and Missy up in the back bedroom, in the kennel. Well, we didn't realize that, evidently, and we knew that, I didn't realize they were going to come back that evening, the landlord and his gal, Lisa, who's a maintenance gal. Super nice woman. But he said they came back. That explains why Missy was limping, and that explains why she was just soaked. Charlie got so agitated, and, when she gets real agitated, he kind of drools. And that's why she was wet. And him being so agitated, I think he accidentally stepped on her. So, no, we won't be leaving her in a kennel with him again. It's just, she's too small. She's too old. We have to really watch her because they will run her over and she gets hurt. So she's old enough now. They're no longer getting to the point. I know my hair's really frizzy. Where they're really afraid. So, yeah. Brad been carrying her up and down the front stairs. And I keep saying, I don't carry up and down the stairs. Well, he finally let her go down the stairs tonight. He's like, yep, she went down just fine.
Well, the first time.
She was super sore.
Yeah, and she did a face plant, and I felt so bad.
Well, yeah, the first day that we were here full time, I had to carry her up and down. But, she's doing good. She's doing a lot better. And I think, they were all so tired, though. I think they used so much energy, not only being at the RV park on guard constantly, but then the chaos of the move. If they all slept, I think the second day that we were here full time, I was worried about Missy. She slept for the longest time. And I even told Brad, I said, she may be on her way out. Because, at her age, we expect any time that we could lose her. But, no, she's fine. She's out in the kitchen begging, waiting to be fed.
Yeah.
So I need to conclude this and go feed them. But I just want to tell you guys that I was thinking about you. I did catch up on my comments. And you guys had left a lot, and I really enjoyed reading them all. And, meant a lot. So, and I know that I had a friend of mine send me an email a couple weeks ago from Canada, and I hope you watched this because I lost your email, and I was going to respond to what you said. And I can't find it. And I don't have your email address. So, if you can, pop in. We were talking about somebody else, and, yeah, because I feel really bad. I don't think I just don't care, and I'm not going to reply, because it's not the case. Anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.